I want to share with you an incredible story of a miraculous healing that a client of mine had 2 days ago at the hour of grace, December 8th from 12 to 1 p.m. I want to explain to you what happened to her. And at the end, after I talk about that, I want to share with you what even is the hour of grace. We're going to talk about that in today's video. So, okay, this is what happened. Some years ago, she was married and she was in an abusive relationship. And while she was pregnant, her husband came home. He had been cheating on her many, many times. He came home. She kind of went to confront him. It looked like he was about to hit her. He didn't. She fell back, injured her back. Upon doing so, went and got an MRI and had about 3 discs that were out of place. Had physical pain in her back for about 6 years. 6 years. She would take ibuprofen, all types of medication. She would take lidocaine patches, all types of things. So she knows what it feels like to have it temporarily healed. That day, she didn't even know what the hour of grace is from 12 to 1 p.m. on December 8th. And she said she was just because she had been watching some videos about Padre Pio, talking about the power of the Hail Mary. She started praying the rosary all day long. She went to church, got home. She didn't even know it. It happened to be 12 to 1. She was praying the rosary right after 1 p.m. She was tired. She's like, okay, let me go to sleep. Later on, she went to go pick up her daughter. Later on that day, as she was laying down, and she would never normally be able to lay down on her back or even on her side. She would have to squirm a lot. She said, I felt no pain. And I thought, this is really weird. I normally can't even do this. Quickly, she realized the prayer that she had been making to the Blessed Mother to heal her back was completely answered. And for the last 2 days, she's been healed. Now, I put in the thumbnail and right here a picture of the MRI. Now, what's amazing is that it was not just a physical healing. Growing up, she felt inferior to her sister, who she says was always so perfect, and her parents who were so holy, and she always felt less than. So because of that, she actually left the faith because she felt inadequate before God. She felt unloved. And in reflecting in these last few days upon receiving this healing, she's noticed, you know what? Some of that is beginning to go away. I felt such incredible love. She felt so unworthy to receive such a prayer. But this sort of shows us, first of all, the Blessed Mother's unbelievably humble love. That she who is perfect, Our Lady, who God made perfect, will come down and love any of us, no matter the condition. That she wants to come and heal us and be in our lives. And this healing testimony of this woman is a witness to that. Healing for her physically and psychologically, helping her to feel loved by God and making life unbelievably more easy. So that was awesome. But let me explain to you a little bit about what this hour of grace even is. Now, the thing that makes me the most angry is that I had heard a little bit about it. I was thinking about it and I thought maybe I should set that time to pray. I did not listen to that inspiration, that prompting in my mind. I'm going to be kicking myself for it for the rest of the year, but I know that that in 1 year, December 8th from 12 to 1, I will be. Listen to what it is. The apparitions of Our Lady as Rosa Mystica occurred between 1947 and 1976 in Monteacari, Italy, to Pierina Gillini, a nurse. The primary purpose was to perform in the clergy and religious houses, continuing the message of Fatima by urging prayer, penance, and the rosary. Today is the feast of the apparition. Interestingly, July 13th is the anniversary of the Fatima apparition, when the 3 seers were given a vision of hell, as well as 3 secrets. What is really interesting is that this newly approved apparition taken as an extension of Fatima. The first apparition occurred in the spring of 1947. Our Lady appeared to Pierina in a hospital room wearing a violet dress and a white veil about her head. She also appeared to be sad with tears and 3 swords in her chest. She called for prayer, penance, and expiation. During the second apparition on July 13th, 1947, Our Lady appeared in a white dress with 3 roses, white for prayer, red for sacrifice, yellow for penance and conversion instead of swords. Our Lady said, I'm the mother of Jesus and the mother of all of you. Our Lord sends me to bring you a new Marian devotion to all religious orders and institutes, male and female, and to the priests of the world. I promise to protect those religious orders and institutes who will venerate me in this special way, increase our vocations, and achieve a greater striving for saintliness among the servants of God. She also requested Marian devotion on the 13th of each month, with July 13th being celebrated in honor of her title of Mystical Rose. She promised solemnly, on December 8th at noon, I shall appear again here in the Basilica. It will be the hour of grace. Pierina asked, please explain to me the meaning of the hour of grace. This hour of grace will produce great and numerous conversions. Hardened and cold hearts resembling this marble will be touched by divine grace, and they will become faithful to our Lord in loyal love. But here's an explanation of what a person normally should do. Through my coming to Montiacari, I wish to be known as the Rosa Mystica. It is my wish that every year on the 8th of December at noon, the hour of grace for the world be celebrated. Many divine and bodily graces will be received through this devotion. So it says it right there. Healings will happen and did happen. Our Lord, my divine Son, Jesus, will send his overflowing mercy if good people will pray continuously for their sinful brothers. One should very soon notify the Holy Father of the Church, Pope Pius XII, that it is my wish that the hour of grace for the world be made known and spread throughout the world. If anyone is unable to visit his church, yet will pray at noon at home, he will also receive graces through me. Whoever prays on these tiles and weeps tears of penance will find a secure heavenly ladder and receive protection and grace through my motherly heart. Amazing. So we need to honor Our Lady of Fatima, but a continuation of this through Our Lady Rosa Mystica, and particularly the 8th of December, the Feast of Her Immaculate Conception, this hour of grace from noon to 1. By the way, noon would be known as one of the hours of prayer that priests and religious pray, as well as Jesus himself praying at that time of prayer. You could see this even in the scriptures. Amazing stuff. Next year, I will do it, and you need to do it too, because there are many more healings that we need, many more conversions that we need. I hope this stirred up your faith. It helped you love the Blessed Mother more. And if you want to know more about the Blessed Mother's amazing role in purgatory, you need to check out this video right here. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one.